Hello once again to the second part of our look at the job of a lifetime. If you found the first part of the show to be shocking, then you are in for a real treat with the next part. In this video, you are going to learn about more strategies to get toward a new life, and whether it is for better employment or just general self-enhancement. Have you ever felt the stress related to getting money or lack of incomes on how to create some cushion in one's own life? You're not alone. Don't worry. This video is filled with points and practical recommendations to help you achieve success in future. Well then, students, take out your notepads and slap on your listening ears, because these opportunities are something you'll not want to miss, as they may reform your course. There is no doubt that having a mentor can easily be a big game changer, especially when it comes to personality and career advancement. I invite you to consider the power of working with a partner who has been there, done that. In addition to transforming the self as a vessel of knowledge, such a relationship creates opportunities for tremendous networking. For example, a mentor can connect you to major players in your field, which will provide you with a major advantage in terms of actual and perceived wealth generation in your profession. This type of pressure may be overwhelming to handle individually. However, proper direction towards developing the ability to deal with it will only develop more strength in you. Therefore, if you have not yet found a mentor that fits your goal, consider finding one. You never know what bright future awaits you. And on the topic of growth, let us now get into how other positive choices you make in your life will complement your journey more. Eating a proper diet is not just the newest fad, but it's a decision that's worth taking, which can possibly help one live a much healthier life. Oftentimes, the things you do to maintain good health are not only good for the body but also for the mind and spirit as well. For instance, getting out of bed and taking oatmeal with fruits and nuts as your first meal of the day helps one stay active throughout the day. But of course, who could forget the importance of sleep? The other coping mechanism is adequate sleep, so that a person can be able to stand the stress and pressure. In other words, when you make small changes, like having a timetable to sleep or practice mindfulness, one can foster a strong and firm base to change. With this new power and the audience to harness it, you'll be prepared for the next task: constructing a brand personality for oneself in the modern world. Having a personal brand in today's technology industry is crucial for anyone wanting to get ahead and have that competitive edge in the job market. Let me describe it as being your personal signature. This is your way of letting everyone know a little about who you are, what you like to do, and what skills you possess. A good personal brand not only positions you well where you work, but also positions you as the go-to person in specific areas. Thus become the clearly. A good personal brand positions you well where you exist and makes you service provider of choice in your areas of specialty. For instance, think about having a well-established corporate page in the organization's social network with reference to knowledge in the field. Even discussions held within groups focusing on the industry of your choice could become a great way to meet people and find employers. Let me make it clear here, as I mentioned it at the beginning, it is about enhancing how others see you, and the more genuine, the better luck you have of finding the things you want to and can do. And as fine-tuning your brand, do not underestimate the possibilities of volunteer actions. They are perfect for adding depth to your profile and extending your opportunities. Volunteering is an excellent method for the personality's development and is also a first step to the career. Apart from the fact that it brings you a feeling of accomplishment, it boosts your skills as well as extend your contacts list. Picture this. You consider volunteering your time at a local charity organization for a couple of hours every month, and in the process, you acquire an important life skill of project management, not mentioning the friends you make along the way from similar passions for charitable work. Besides, it enriches your CV, as well as the development of teamwork skills and coping with problems when you are surrounded by the team members. Moreover, something you learn can help you get another job along the line if the contacts you have made are valuable enough. Hence, no matter if you're tutoring children from less advantaged families or assisting in coordinating a community event, think how volunteerism can enrich you. So while you are collecting these experiences, it's about high time that considered a middle for monetary security: real estate investing. Real estate investment remains one of the best ways of making wealth, and ensuring a good future is ahead of you. As pointed out above, it is utilized for the purpose of earning an investment income in form of rent, and more often, it yields capital appreciation, unlike most other forms of investment. Think about buying a rental house. You not only get paid while the house accumulates value, but also becomes wealthy. A wiser strategy is to start with a small project, say, with a single-family residence or a duplex, and grow in the process. Also, it would help to attend the seminars, focused on real estate investments, or read groups and forums by experienced investors. Having to deal with properties can be a lot of pressure, but when you have the heart and the proper know-how, then you should be able to handle properties very well. When going with this, make sure that you work on yourself, especially personality, and especially your emotional intelligence when it comes to dealing with tenants and partners. Emotional intelligence is therefore an essential aspect that anyone who wants to become a great leader and create good social relations needs to learn. Of course, it is all about emotions, yours and others, making the communication skills which can be vastly improved. For instance, consider attending a stressful meeting when everyone has a confrontational attitude. Perceiving the participants and their emotions will help change such a situation into a constructive conversation. Some of the best steps you can take in increasing one's emotional intelligence include engaging in active listening and also being receptive to feedback. You might also want to read books such as Emotional Intelligence 2.0 by Travis Bradberry, which provides working ways of increasing the levels of this skill. In fact, it is through such investments of time in enhancing their emotional intelligence that individuals become better leaders and, consequently, develop organizational resilience. And that's when building these relationships take place. And the next key in the process is always making sure that you are managing time well to optimize on the opportunities. Time management, more often than not, acts like a potion for increasing the efficiency of work in general and for decreasing the amounts of stress one experiences daily. And all of it is solely about organization of work and correctly understanding what should be a person's top priority when it concerns the process of becoming a new, improved version of oneself. Imagine starting your day with a clear plan. You list your 3 main goals of the week and schedule the day and time you will have to do each task. By establishing this habit, you are likely to work efficiently and with a lot of pressure, especially when pressed on time. Programs like digital calendars or any application similar to a Todoist can also prove pretty useful. Also, there is the idea of the Pomodoro technique, the idea of focusing on a specific task for 25 minutes, then have a 5-minute break prevents professionals from getting exhausted. Mastering time management gives you strong grounds for personal development and helps you meet any difficulty halfway. And do not forget, as you develop this skill, that there is a lot to be learned from a mentor on how best to approach it. At last, before moving into the summary part of this guide, you would want to know how to put all of this into practice. Are you all set for the change and be ready to make your life a totally different one? Please bear in mind, this is just the second part of the appreciation. There are tons more to come. Think about the insights you've gained today. Where and how can you apply them? May it be in search for a mentor, real estate, or even building self-emotional fitness, every single move is contributing to the improvement of the future. If you got the value from this video, please remember to like this video and turn the notification on for more of the content like this. So let's get it started and help make those life-altering opportunities a possibility.